All right, for more on all the issues at play here, we are joined by Ahmed Banafa, San Jose State engineering professor and cybersecurity expert. Professor, always good to see you. Well, what do you think it was that prompted these various companies to leave Twitter? And do you think their concerns about security on the platform are legitimate?
Well, I believe so, because you're talking about a company that used to have 7,500 employees with different engineers, and now totally about 75% of the people, of the staff left. You know, half of them left with the layoff and the other half because they've been forced to do something that they want to do. So I'm really concerned.
And Elon Musk has said that Twitter only needed about 20% of its workforce to keep the platform running. What are your thoughts about that? And have you seen any signs that the departure of so many of the employees, particularly in some of those key areas, that could lead to security lapses or any kind of vulnerabilities on the platform?
Well, that's a good question, Jana. Here's the story here. I have a great respect for him, somebody who built a car and built a rocket, but he never managed a social, platform, a social media platform. You're dealing with people and emotion, and this is really a different game. Talking about the securities and talking about the understaff, for your information, Twitter have 3 main backup data centers, one in Sacramento and one in Portland and one in Atlanta. The one in Sacramento is having, an understaffed problem. So if anything happened, somebody made a mistake in the system and it start snowballing, then we're gonna see a big outage in the platform.
From the perspective of the average Twitter user, what do you think are the steps that people should be taking to make sure their accounts are protected and their private information is safe?
The two-factor authentication is number 1, which means you're the only one who can access your account. That's number 1. Number 2 is, be careful about who you follow. Or somebody send you direct messages, because the direct message is usually one of the key things for people to gain access to your account and get access to your device. So that will be the second thing. And the other thing is the content itself. You can block certain accounts if they start spamming you with some of the contents that you are not interested in.
And what kinds of things from a Twitter perspective do you think needs to happen to try and, pivot, if you will, into this new era that they're trying to enter, but at the same time seeing this stage where we are coming up onto the next election cycle where we saw this explosion of activity?
Well, that's a very good point. Now, today, Elon Musk announced that there's no more layoffs, which is good. He actually mentioned that we're going to start rehiring or hiring people. He realized finally that you cannot just go with a skeleton crew. It's impossible for a tech company to survive like this. I mean, what he promised to do, he actually did it. I have to give him the credit. He let go about 75%. He's trying to minimize the company reliance on the advertising by having a subscription model. And now he's going to go and look at the missing parts by letting go most of the people there so they can hire them and have something what he called the Twitter 2.0.
All right, well, we appreciate your perspective here. As always, Professor Ahmed Banafa, San Jose State University. Good to see you.
Thank you.